Day 3 on the Camino, and my legs felt heavy but my heart felt light. I'd left at 5 in the morning, glad to be out of a dorm where sick individuals were spreading their germs. Physically, day 3, while admittedly I was sore, it was a walk that I enjoyed far more than the previous day. Breakfast was just a bowl of fruit and a biscotto, a yogurt cake. I enjoyed the early morning, and today I had a pretty special walking companion, the River Aga. Over the next 23 kilometres, I crossed it many times. The murals along the Camino are incredible, and one proudly stated that I'd entered the Basque country. As I wandered through the forest, I saw my first eagle, who was circling above. It looked amazing. Along the way, there are many options for you to take. It isn't just one path. I had a little detour, which at first sight was not what I wanted. It was called a cultural detour and was a trip up the hill rather than along the Aga. I was glad to take it as I found the Church of St. Stephen and welcomed by a lovely volunteer who talked me through the history of the church. She also suggested I go up the bell tower and ring the bell. It became one of my most memorable moments. Walking into Pamplona, you travel along the castle and are dwarfed by its high walls. I arrived early enough to go through my normal routine: shower, set up bed, wash clothes, and then headed out for food. I'm a huge fan of the movie The Way, and found a cafe where the scene with Just and Tom argue over tapas and pinchos. I actually had my first pinchos, which was a bit of a letdown. It was basically food that is displayed on top of a bar, which is either eaten cold or heated in microwave. The highlight is the tortilla del potato, but to be honest, none of it was particularly great. Pamplona was one of Ernest Hemingway's favourite towns. I found a cafe that he apparently frequented. It was full of people, but to be honest, it lacked atmosphere and felt more like a tourist trap. And found there was a protest going on, apparently not an uncommon sight on the Camino. But luckily, I did run into my French friends again, which I was very happy about, and I even tried a little bit of bonjour. I then came to the cathedral, which was absolutely stunning, and I'll let you enjoy the images without my old voice ruining it. Today I walked 34,349 steps, climbed 49 flights and travelled 23.1 kilometres. I stayed in Hostel Casa Iberala, which cost 41 AUD, and I would rate it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Great amenities, but it felt more like a motel chain.
Dai, che bello.
Great job, man.